welcome back again. I remain Mr. Fega. So today I want to discuss something that has been bothering me, and I think it's very, very necessary that we talk about it. So please, I'd like us to like, subscribe, and share this video. And please, most importantly, I want to hear your views in the comment section so that we can all grow together. It's something that borders on musicians and the church community. Okay, so sometime back I was invited to a rehearsal, okay, and they were preparing for a concert, a choir rehearsal in a church. They were preparing for a concert, and I was told that they had 1 hour 30 minutes for rehearsal, okay, and they had a lot of material to deal with. I think about 5 songs and then praise sessions, okay. So I expected maximum time management. First thing I noticed when I got there, they were having prayer session, okay. So, and the guy who was leading prayers was singing songs, doing all that melismatic singing, and this lasted for about give or take about 10 minutes, 14 minutes, because it got to 10 and more things we have. Let me just say 10, 12 minutes. Now, I went out because I had to use the restroom, and by the time I came back, somebody was singing a song in front. I think it was "What a Mighty God We Serve." And I asked the choir leader, what's happening? And I was told that this is vocal warm-up. Okay. So I must be sincere, I was pissed. I was like, what is this? Vocal warm-up. And when I tried to interfere, I was told they have a schedule. That we have a schedule. We are following the schedule. You see? Having a schedule that is wrongly arranged or wrongly aligned is the same as having no schedule at all. In fact, it might even be a remedy. It might even be a recipe for disaster. Choir practice, band rehearsals should be properly organized, and not just organized, but organized by people who have experience in music and who have experience in choir training. Please understand this. Have experience in choir training. Except it is even a group of professionals, it still applies. But except it's a group of professionals, then some things can be understood, because each musician is individually at an apex level of their musicianship. So when they come to rehearsal, even if the material is delivered that day, because of their skill and where they are already at 90% delivery at rehearsal before they even start anything, okay? But you do not bring that same ideology to a group of choristers who are not professionals and are just building themselves. You will destroy them. You will destroy them. People need to understand that there's a difference between rehearsal and practice. God helping me, in subsequent videos or in a subsequent video, I will talk about it and will differentiate it clearly. Okay, there's a difference between rehearsal and practice. When we come to our rehearsals, we need to understand what we are doing. There's something you can achieve in your private place, and there are some things that you don't come to start learning it amongst the group. That is why I strongly love a video where SMJ said something about SMJ is one of Nigeria's leading gospel music producers and artists, and I think he's also a choir director and trainer. Okay, he said something about coming to join the group, you must have some level of musicianship already. Okay, you do not come to the group and expect that this is not my calling, no, but I like the way they sing, so I think this is where I should be. This also means that in your private place, there are some things you do already. It's a part of your daily schedule. Okay, I said I was going to talk about rehearsal and practice. Let me not go into that. So, and one of my professors of music, a very respectable professor in Nigeria, once told me that in rehearsals, do not take abstract material and use it as warm-up. Okay, take from the repertoire of that rehearsal. Maybe we plan to do "Faithful Is Our God" by Hezekiah Walker. "Faithful Is Our God" has unison, it has harmony, and it has modulation, and I'm sure there are a lot of dynamics in that song. Okay, so we can now take a section of that song, okay, or in fact, while we are teaching the song, okay, everybody has an idea of the song already, so we start singing it, and then the choir leader can now start explaining, okay, this is what we are doing, this is the kind of chord that the voices, soprano, alto, tenor, this is what we arrived at, okay, and explain what's happening between those voices. And then when we modulate, you can now explain modulation. Soprano, you go do, so, do, re, da, da. alto, so and explain what's happening there. This way you are training those who are listening among the choristers, and they now understand chords, triads, and whatever is happening between the voices. And then when you want them to sing softly, you explain dynamics. Okay, and if there are scales involved, you explain it to them using that same song. That way we are using time wisely, and we are not going to sing something else that is not part of the rehearsal. Now, prayer in rehearsals, especially when before rehearsals begin rather, I am not against it. I obviously belong to the Christian community, but prayer should not be long more than 5 minutes. He's already in our midst. Where two or three are gathered, I am here in their midst. And obviously, these people are not atheists, so they have prayed at home in the morning, or they have their prayer life. So all we need to do is just say a brief word of prayer and address the meeting. Let us know this is what we plan to do. This is the target. It's like a mission and vision statement. Every company that is focused has a mission and vision statement. So every day of rehearsal is a goal being set to be achieved. Okay, so we have a short prayer. We say our mission statement for that rehearsal, and then we are off. Even if you are going to take time on a song, let it be that song is a material for that rehearsal, not bringing something else and shifting direction. And at the end, when you check, you see that nothing was achieved. What did they learn? Except you are with a professional group where you are trying to teach certain things. Okay, you know these people, they already know the song material. Okay, and you probably want to teach harmony. You are trying to teach them to be more creative with the harmony. I do that sometimes. I go take a regular song, okay, and when we deal with that song, I ask them to sing in harmony. When they sing in harmony, I now tell them, okay, sopranos, why not do this? I'm trying to teach them to be creative with their harmony, while letting them know that every other part matters. So if you are making adjustments, you should take note of what the other part is singing. Are you moving in harmony? Are you having an oblique movement? Are you having a contrary movement? Okay. Well, I hope this blesses somebody, and I hope the message is passed. So please do well to like, share, subscribe, and till I see you on the next one, keep practicing. Bye bye.